lineup, whether they were still going to have some roster issues, whether they were going to be able to form up as a team and a unit to take down FPX. Well, it's pistol round, and FPX will get the first blood. Sticko taking out Jerry on the B side. Exy, Smoke's coming through as he follows through with a secondary frag on Zorti. Martin can strike back onto Exy Power, and bomb plant can be secured, or at least that's what I say that, and he pops that open. Chris J shuts him down, so no bomb plant, and probably going to be a 1v5 that Fit will lose pretty easily here. And indeed, Chris in the back of the lines takes his double. Takes that here towards Pop Dog, and they're not even going to take the fight against this one player. Damage being done, spray through on Zorti comes up as a result without clearing his position. They'll get that first frag straight through the smoke. Martin can get Jerry to return. Tagged up once again, swings through the flashbang, does not connect towards Zorti, so kill found to a 4 versus 3. Well played from forZe so far in this one. The scout forced back out to the back of the bomb train. They've got one more watching towards Ivy, where there's a T-side player lurking. North v Scout battle, seeing where that player's coming out of decon. Will not be able to find the kill. Instead, Zorti gets Farley 4v2, backstab in. This probably should secure the round.
Kind of going for this, right? Like 2v4, money's okay, but I would have thought this would have been an instant save.
Let's take out that one frag, but Zen swinging and getting taken down all the same, leaves it just to the likes of Sticker to tap through, get some damage to do to the T side. Does take an exit frag. As you mentioned, the money is... Swing from Flip will come through from the sandwich control. Sticko can respond to the AWP. Jerry, however, comes up from Ivy, takes that frag back. Flip gets involved. Chris J up in heaven.
Ooh.
Gets 2 kills, actually. Falls out towards Hell in a 2 versus 2. AWP watching from the bomb, making his way up towards the default plant position. And then A can't quite take Chris J down. I don't think Zorti saw him either. He's going to swing back towards that M4. Unfortunately, evade the headshot, so the plant can come back. Farley left alone here. Scoped in towards the Ivy control in the midst of the smoke. They have no idea. That's a good shot from Exy. Smokes down. What? Jerry will push forward of one. Get coming through, actually. I believe that Chris J's got some info of his own right. Fama spray through, doesn't do much. Zen can at least get a kill from beyond the grave of the Molotov. Sticko trades with a 3 versus 3. AK scene here, takes the scout out. Sticko can double up and keep the trades.
Going to start making some movement over, and he should start to hear those footsteps. Call in the rotation from his teammate as Sticko continuing with the fight rather than playing passive and playing out the 2v2. Sticko's now got a clutch all by himself.
M4, edge of the smoke. Slight gap there to the left-hand side of it at the ticket booth. Swing on the AWP, almost landing a decent amount of tag down.
EP and DreamHack opened December at a 16-12, who will be playing in the semi-finals, but we've got to get to the semi-finals, at least for one of these teams first. Madden to start off from Flit. They recover that AK from Exy. How much can FPX do on this eco?
Oh, Zen turned away! Zorti going down unnecessarily. The scout also seen there towards Ivy. Exy Power's got 3 CTs to deal with on his lonesome. The timing, oh man. That could have gotten so much worse if they weren't careful about it, but still the trade's coming back to a 2 versus 2. So for an eco round, for a half buy, this is still going to be damageful to the forZe side. And Farley with his Deagle on sight, Zen keeping around the backside. He's seen the both, he just taps to the heads. Sticker's thinking of pushing forward of it. Boost up, does not see his man top position. Oh, so much damage lined up by Sticker. He does actually find a kill on Almaza. Martin will fall in trade. Jerry starting to sneak up, and Chris J pushed up in T-Con, not accounted for. Sticko gets the triple, and Flit left alone. FPX with a shutdown round.
Hold from Hell to get 4 kills. And FPX, it's been not back and forward, but a very close game between these two sides so far. Another eco has to come through from forZe, and already they've lost the advantage. Ooh.
Up in the midst of the smoke. And that T-side player pops forward of it. Sticko missing his shot. That's not good whatsoever. Another kill comes in from Flit as well, and a 3v2 now for the forZe side. Follow suit on Farley. Zen left alone. He gets that one pick. Nade coming through the back lines for Almaza cleans house with the orb.
Looks like it's going to be coming out from forZe. They've got a late lurk out from Ivy from Exy. We'll have to take a bit of a fight with Sticko. Madden just gets super aggressive over the top of Pop Dog. Oh, a tag coming through from Sticko too. He can't really be aggressive. And they're even rotating back towards A. There's only one player B now.
Well, Zen finds one frag, but Jerry trades him super quickly, and that was the only kill the CT's found in this one. Bombs are only open for FunPlus, actually. 40 seconds to the clock. There's a lot of time that they've got to defend against. No knife this one. Orp checking the angle and goes down. In the league, getting more T-side rounds compared to that previous map up. And putting that Russian style to great effect. 2 players to line up for Flit. Can't get the kills on either one. ChrisJ is tagged low. M4 in for Sticko. Almaza finds that trade. AWP close. Blinded off. ChrisJ goes down. Martin
Get to connector. There's an opportunity where they actually go out to the B side. The one problem, they've still got to lurk it to A, and Madden connects to the AWP, and Farlig's rotating off a B through CT spawn.
They're not making a single noise about this either. Sorty's going to wait and hold this position in case it is going to be a CT player. Did he hear the bomb plant? I think he knows. Rotation, perfect use of utility. They've still got a flash and a HE as well. Off angle against Farlig, or peeking in. Still shuts him down, but Jerry's on his own backstab. Bomb plant for the summit spot. They're on the defuse already, and he can't deny it. This round's over. No matter what he does, he can take Farlig, he can take the kills all he wants, but the defuse is...
Rather than tapping it and slowing it down. Ooh, aggression out from Ivy, from Farlig with the NMP, just misses his chance, but connects, and now he's got bomb control.
Second phase from Almaza. No, Farlig forces the issue. He's still got bomb control. He's still playing out his position. ChrisJ has T-con presence as well. Takes a kill back on Flit, and Jerry, knowing he's got to force the issue, does get Farlig in the end. Sticko's also around that position, so got to be wary of how they take face. XC power goes down to ChrisJ's M4, and forZe falling hard to FPX. Chris picks up a triple. CT side, I believe Martin just caught vision onto Almaza. I think he just saw his foot below the blue train. Left-hand side, Sticko does get that kill. Martin follows suit. XE can get a response, but that's a 2-for-1 trade for the CT favor. Flit here at Pop Dog as well is going to get forced back upstairs.
And they're pushing Brown Halls too from Zen. This might be a little bit too over-aggressive, especially if he loses the fight, because now the B-side's open and they've got to think about rotation, but it can't come in quickly. ChrisJ now going aggressive up from Pop Dog. What is going on here for FPX? This was a 4-on-3 advantage.
Now a 3v2 with further map control gained by Jerry. Martin on 19 points of health will get that trade, but now they know where he is. They can go for the bomb plant here. And this will be an 8th round for forZe to win the half on the T side. Unless Martin goes nuclear with the AWP. He is facing in towards A2, so he is going to try for his hand or something. He's got Flit to challenge him direct towards the right-hand side of that train. He's starting to extend up, but Martin is starting to fall back here. Scoped in, sees the wrong place at the wrong time, gets the kill. Yeah, I have to agree. Like, they didn't have to extend so far forward, and I feel like if they hadn't, it would have been a very different round result. Jerry, first pick out here towards Brown Hall. Zorty taking the tag damage. ChrisJ's bearing down on the players in the back lines. Oh, look at Jerry camera.
Well, this round's done, isn't it? Yeah,
this is it. Like, this is going to be a kill back on Farlig. I mean, even if he escapes, he's going to backstab in against the likes of the player that's there on the site. They get a kill towards Sticko. Martin falls, and it's a 1v5.
Yeah, they know where Farlig is. Flit would have heard him rotating away from CT Spawn. AWP, can't hit the quick scope. 9 to 6 half. Well, for FPX, I mean, it could be just a really quick hit into this B site, and the player towards the spools is actually a bit of a bait setup, because Almaza's found 3 kills. No, just make it 2. Out for harsh angle. And this should be over as quickly as anything. Info comes through, everyone can start to rotate now.
Taps through, XE with 1 kill. Flit bearing down, 1v4. Zen get from this job. So the Eagles in for the FPX. They've got no bank, to say the least. Despite that, they're still going to have shots. Banking names, Jerry going down. A 5v4 start, and forZe are taking a significant amount of damage to the HP numbers on Almaza and XE. If Martin goes out next, Almaza's going to drop.
I think there's a player that could come in from the old bomb position. That's Farlig.
Flit comes up. Oh, he just gets domed. The Deagles of FPX doing all the work here. XE's forced off the angle. And look at Martin going straight in for knives, because what would be worse to losing to Deagles than losing to a Deagle and a knife? 4 versus 2 and FPX. Well, they will get themselves around.
They can hunt this last player. That would mean so much going to the next round. Double eco status, forZe have to force. And Farlig, what a round he had. That's over.
I think the phrase you're looking for there is all eggs in one basket, Gleg.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What did I say? Is that not what I said?
Chips in one basket.
Oh, no, that's definitely not it.
Well, I'll tell you what's not it. This round from forZe, 5v3, the Deagles are about to respond to FPX. Two players lying up. No, Exy turns a scout onto Martin's face. And now the M4s at the T side start to strike, but still Exy with headshots aplenty. Sees Sticker out of the E-box, bursts through on the SMG. 20 seconds left of the defuse, and they've done it. Oh, FPX falling apart in the same way they dismantled forZe, just on the other side of the roll.
Now, they don't have to buy here. They've got, what, 1,900 loss bonus, and they got a bomb plan. So...
Still $1,000 with a single round loss bonus. That's not going to be enough for the buy.
Good point.
Both teams need this round. FPX more so than... I draw the forZe attention to this bomb site as well. SMG seeing nothing here in the footsteps, wins that fight, going to swing out aggressive and see nothing as all the utility pours in, out of the T-Con control. 4 versus 4. The plant on default. CTs, where do you go with this one? They have 2 right moments. I believe that one may have missed against the Ivy players though. 20 seconds left, good pump flash in. AUG sees one. No. Ooh, taken out by his team.
Yeah, look, they needed to get the kills in quicker. FPX played that really well in the post plant. They play really passive on the site. They don't really aggress at all. They use the utility from long range. Flit just trying to pick up the AK. Oh, he ends up fighting
to that window, missed out. Sticko got 2 players to line up.
The bait!
He's surrounded. Sees 2, takes 1. Got to swing back to the right-hand side, deal with XC, and he gets them both. Huge plays from the T-side AK. Jerry tries to get upstairs, but gets shut down all the same. And while they will line up for Zorti, he gets overwhelmed with the numbers game. 1v5 for Flit. FPX are going to be on the warpath to evens.
Oh, I'm grinning like a madman. That was such a sick play from forZe, but Sticko just like rolled them. So they try a double.
Unreal 3K for him. forZe, as you mentioned, just getting reset. If this AUG goes down to Martin, back turn, that's going to be a full reset. That's going to be... Honestly, beautiful bait there from Chris J, recognizing that the veterancy of this player to realize where that orb can be at, suspecting it might be the case. He's out towards Connector, and the tap to Exy's head to finish off the job. Jerry tagged up. Meanwhile, the SMG, they've got the bomb to the site. Fit can trade back Martin. See one player at Olaf, can't get Sticko to fall. Sees his man, eventually close quarters combat out of the pop dog control. Jerry will get Chris J to drop at last. 4v3, Zorti chimes in to make it 2, but Zen back at Old Hell, frags back on towards Flit and keeps control at least for the moment. 3v2 scenario, they're on the bomb, sticking the defuse, smoke down. Zen's gonna swing wide. Almas is still on the bomb, but he's not gonna hold it forever. Kit for Jerry needs to win these fights.
It's coming in for FPX, only a single player over at B. The rotates are really gonna take some time. A lot of utility coming out for FPX to get their way through the entries, and it's Chris J again to find the opener. Bomb gets dropped at the default position, not out the opener. Jerry's in the backline, he's behind them, and Brown Halls to find 2 kills, and now it's down to just 2 left. Madden and Chris J to bring this round back in their favor. They can at least get the bomb down and play out the post plant.
2 orbs for a retake, no kits on either one. Got a smoke and a flash for Exy, no utility for Zorti. And Martin knows that he's pinned into a corner. Managed to exploit a small gap in the rotations and focus fire here, top of oil. He snuck past the player over Summit, sees that gun barrel. Chris J steals the kill, and they've got info on both, I believe, at this stage. How does Exy play this? Not very well.
You've got to feel the hurt for forZe. They've just not finding the success when it comes to these rifle rounds in the second half. Aggression coming up from Brown Halls. At least it grants him a first pick, and Chris J's got so many players to deal with. He only gets 1. Now Madden's trying to swing in. What is going on here? They just keep fighting.
4v2, forZe catching off players left, right, and center, and suddenly FireLeague is left alone as FPX are the ones getting a bit overly aggressive. Throw that. I'm watching from the T-Con area, the top of the ticket booth position, nades on. Chris J continuing his one taps. They've been so consistent out towards the A entries, even some towards the B site as well. Exy finds a response back towards him. He lets the T side players cross fire, has no vision. Sees one player coming up the blue ladder. Zen has stuck his way all towards Sandwich though. They have no idea. That's a spray that could line up 2. It only gets 1. And the AWP out towards Ivy. Sprayed up, gets info. Martin gets the kill on Jerry.
VP Zorti and Exy Power just trying to lock these angles down. And FireLeague's just waiting for an overextension.
From Sticko as well. Keep your eyes on that minimap. Around towards E-box. No info gained. He's got his back turned towards his main man as well. Lots of in, Martin Sticko. Smoke out to the ramp position, Martin forces the kill on Almaza. That's B-site gain, and they don't want to do this. They want to get out. They want to run with these weapons. Pull this back from the brink.
To think they won Nuke 2 at such a close margin of 16-14, like they've had to work in
to close this out and move forward to the semis. Look at how close Jerry wants to get. This is a flash in. Oh, this is risky, but it could pay off. Sees two, takes one. But on econ positions, he's got to turn 180. Try and focus on these T-side players making their way out. Do they check up atop of green? 15 seconds. Chris J with the bomb. farlig falls first. Didn't see his man just out of his periphery. And Exy with the orb. It's Almas at the full. Can he deny this? That's huge. The orb percent hasn't got time for this. He's going to fall away. forZe will stay alive. Exy Power leaning up with the AWP first and foremost, trying to catch off the first player of farlig. Oh! And there's the kill on Martin. Nice start. Swing back. Did he see the gun barrel? He'll see farlig at the top of the white train. No, he'll fall back in the end. So farlig is making his way from blue to red. Ooh. Catches Exy on the jump. That is a huge frag. Sees two players on the bomb train again. Gets Jerry Zorti.
And Zorti's rotating over to the B site, and Almaze is hearing the footsteps from Connector or from Popdog. They know it's going to be a B play.
Taps through spray, eventually from Flick, connects towards Sticko, sees the second man. Zen can trade it, 42 HP. Orp making his way in from CT spawn, catches the bomb planter. Once again, Chris left alone from site to clutch this, gets that one. Second player back over at the ramp position, smokes down, M4.
He's here for the city side, so if an Exy comes out, there's no real way that they can slow the play down. A fake out towards the A side. It's going to be a pop down into B.
Almas are going to get a kill on Chris. Martin swings away. They think it's a flashbang, but no, he gets a second. The third! Bomb drops. 5v2. And I have a feeling that OT is calling. farlig down to the hands of Flit. Almas with his 3k. May even be on for the quadrant. No sides in this overtime. MR3 16k rule set. farlig run boost, seen there by the AWP. Jerry, however, gets caught off first. Smoke back down, knows the Zorti's there, lands the leg shot, and eventually Zen will find the kill through the smoke. Exy with his own ult back here, almost finds the second, but Zen will trade it with more kills coming in over towards T-Con. And a 1 versus 4 Almaza, no chance in this round.
Yeah, MR3, 16k, you can opt to go for double AWPs, T-side, CT side, whatever. Buy everything you can. And while Zorti had a super aggressive play to Ivy, it was actually the run boost attempt from FPX that really just scrambled that whole play. Save onto the AK and maybe just hold it into the next round. It's not a LAWPin play. It's normally been Sticko to pick it up. Jerry flashed into T-Con just as FPX evade and start to go further back. Oh, man.
One quietly, they'll flash out past this position, allow them to peek in back blue. Re-smoke back. Zorti, is that edge of the smoke or right through the smoke? I can't tell. Either way, Chris is a goner. And it's a 4v4 as the hit comes in.
It's an answer. Double AWP still in play for the CT side, but so much vision on again. He's done it twice now, Jay. Straight through smoke. Zorti, how is he managing some of these kills?
And now Exy strikes top a ticket. Almas are pushing forward to the smoke. Got Madden up on the default boxes, and Exy and Almas strike to pick them all apart. It was the round of the AWPers for forZe. And we will go to 16 all. They will not let this one go further. And smoke down close towards the site. Flit is watching with an AUG out of old hell to back him up. Sees nothing. As Sandwich has got to turn his attention towards. Sees Chris J. Jerry gets both the kills though. Bomb dropped out in the open. Sticker's going to try fight back. Flit, Zen going back and forth. And actually it's a 3 versus 2 as farlig also gets involved with the AWP. Bomb dropped. Zen's found Jerry with his back turned all the same. AWP of Zorti ready to face. He's forced off angle. But Zen's left alone on 6 points of health here. That bomb still held there, 25 seconds.
It was a nice attempt. And look at how far they've been able to press up Ivy undetected too from Flit.
Oh, we've seen that AWP. Swing is going to get given up by Exy. farlig gets the kill and the second. Jerry tries to swing, gets Martin. Wallbang attempted from Flit. Not going to connect on this occasion. And farlig with his AWP out. Smoke down. Seen that player in the...
He gets smoked off.
Is there a gap at the right-hand side of the smoke? I can't tell. Chris will look for it, but he's a little bit too late. Might catch that next player out position. AWP is Sticko. Sees two, takes one, knows that he's forced him back from the moment. Flashbang in, and also the M4 and Martin gets a kill over at the Pop Dog entryway. Jerry will fall, and the T's press up through A2. Chris sees nothing else. Knows that there's a second player out here from T-Con is where Flip will face. Get 2 kills. That's huge as it gets the site for forZe.
Oh, FPX. They did everything right there. The great backstab in from the top of Pop Dog at the Brown Halls from Madden, but Flick gets an unreal couple of kills, and XE Power delivers 2. Sticko now in a 1v3 situation to try and clutch it out for FPX. Might as well try and go for it. Only an AWP in hand, misses that shot, gives up the information that he's out towards.
Been stellar with this AWP in this map. The M4 leaning up for Martin, trying to get aggressive with Pop Dog. Might catch it.
Just never hit that shot, go for it anyway, has to fall back and play more passive.
Zen finds one. AK can pick up AUG, also watching out T-Con, it's Chris J. Also has Zen to swing back, get Almaza, that's a double for him. AWP ready for farLek, doesn't quite land the shot, but now knows they're coming in from ramp. Molotov to try force them forward into the open. XE drops off and gets the frag. 3-on-3, Molly in, Flitz moving forward, but so Zen on the backstab, catches Zorti, Flick goes down, and it's all on XE Power. He got the entry to the B site, he's got to get 3 more, sees no info on the T-City side player who's down on the site itself. Then he'll get flanked in by Zen over at Summit, kill found. And then who is going to make that big mistake that cost him? You can feel like at this kind of a level, like this is where things are going to get, you know, where all the different mistakes are going to become the biggest ones in the world. Flip, for example, out of T-Con, not ready for farLek, not expecting such aggression from the CT forces. Jerry could also force forward and get taken down. farLek takes some damage on that AWP, down to 1 point of health. And yeah, Jerry just swings out, not expecting Chris J to hug the wall. 5v3 game. Almaza does find a trade on that utility being pulled out. Takes a lot of damage to return to his own accord, though.
Oh, looks to get the peek in, and he's got to fight. He's got to somehow find that 3-on-3. farLek so low on 1 HP. Now, there can be a bit of a chance here that Zorti walks out. Oh, what a shot onto Zen! A great opener to...
Yeah, 30 seconds. This is an impossible situation for him.
Even if he kills the 2 players, there's still one of farLek.
There's always got another AK to play with here in this next round. Look at the aggression from farLek. They're going to act pretty quickly off the back of this. They're moving at T-Con already.
The youngest player, the Dane, shows up again with another super aggressive kill to find that first pick. Chris J now to Almaza, and everyone's just falling here from forZe. 3 players left. Zen might try and swing from E-Box, but it's Madden instead. XE Power and Zorti in a 2v5 to try and bring this round back. AK for Zorti does a lot of damage onto Madden, and now XE 1v4, AWP already getting pushed in from Ivy, does find 1 pick, and he's got the bomb on his back.
31 HP though, this is a 1v3 clutch. I don't see him being able to pull this off. Yeah,
but these last few rounds, quite a heavy play into Ivy actually from the T side. Sticko's nade, oh, that's placed pretty well. That's placed very well, and he even continues with the spray.
He knows. He just knows. And forZe having a really rough T-side here in our second OT of the game. Warp in for XE M4. Good swing in here. Okay. Sticko's trade. That's a 4 versus 4. Damage has been done to Almaza and XE though, and they're still working off the back of this control. It's Zorti moving up against Martin, and Martin shuts him down with the AK, not looking the right way at the right time. No scope shot, no quick scope shot. farLek hard scoped in, takes 2 with the quick scope on the flashbang. He doesn't miss. He just doesn't miss.
He's finding so much consistency.
Flashbang innovated by Zorti. He's got to get out of dodge.
Yeah, fall back immediately. Don't hold such an aggressive sightline. Oh, into T-Con. One of the AWPs at least connect onto Chris J. And Flit's bringing in a little bit more of a bait to try and see if they can swing him onto Zorti.
He's seen him. Zorti gonna get the information. Pulled out, but farLek! What is with these jumping AWPs? Now Zen's boosted up, seen 1 player back of red, dinged down by the wallbang. Sticko's found a way out of E-Box, taking a fight, misses both players, can't land the headshot or the spray through. 2 acting from Ivy, XE and Martin go back and forth with the AWPs, and now Zen leans out of Ivy, gets 1. AUG of Jerry burning away, and now he's the last man left, gets Martin, needs to find Zen.
Interesting, it keeps getting thrown around on this T side.
Instead, Flit on the bomb train. Martin puts a re-smoke down. M4 close towards it. Is he going to try and deny the bomb plant? What's the play here? What's the plan? So close is Chris J towards Ivy. Jerry's on 3 points of health. That's an easy kill. Flit comes up with one, however, with the M4 still towards that bomb train. Doubles up. Orp as Zorti strikes to a 2 versus 2. And the Orp held to the backlines over at Olaf. Seen there by Zorti. Takes a shot but misses it out. On the bomb itself, tapping it. One trying to force Sticker to peek. Good spray through on Flit. It's all left to Farley. His outwarping has been amazing in OT, but it's not going to be enough. Zorti with 2 kills. They're hyped for this. Chris J trying to play entry. He's had many a great moment towards the A site out of yard. Round for E-box. AWP thinks it's safe, but no. Flick strikes, gets one. Farley can trade it back with his own Orp. Zorti moving forward the Orp battle. And Jerry here on the bomb train, playing as close to the CTs have loved to do so. Spray through, gets that 1 kill. There's Chris J chiming in. One player at Old Hell. Zorti has absolutely no idea. Zen's got a flank position. Chris J goes down, but through the smoke, Almaza finds the second. The tap comes through. 2v2, Xe strikes, and it's all left to Farley. Sees the head of one, he can't...
Through for your respected team.
Chris, up on the big green, gun shut down by Jerry. Xe follows suit on Madden as well. Farley, 55 points of health.
Yeah, it is. And Flip might try and push forward aggressively into that Pop Dog position. They're going to re-smoke it too. That's going to give the idea that Pop is completely clear to allow Sticko to go down. Great.
Rounds in a row, the other can turn it back all the same.
Flash
Whose momentum fails you first? Jerry in, spray through. Martin catches the frag. Flick can trade it back to a 4v4. And there's no further push up from the T side.
Oh, look at how aggressive Xe's getting. But I think that jump spot out from T-Con would have seen him. That's info now for Farlig. Would have heard that footstep going down to Sandwich. Good connection now for Farlig. And Zorti just peeks straight into the Orpa. FPX now might be able to find one on the T side.
Flit scene. That's a headshot for Farlig. Makes it 3. Past the smoke. There's one more player standing in the way of FPX. Nades on, taking damage. Bomb plant will be secured. He takes that damage. Exit out of Marden to T-Con, looking out towards Sandwich.
Ooh,
doesn't see the CT above him, but the
No.
CT didn't see him either. Oh my God, Flit thinks he's safe. Oh, Marden, that's what he's doing. 3 kills, and that breaks the entire A-side defense.
Maybe he did see him, Jay. Maybe he just wanted to go past and he's on for a 4K. Madden, one of the sickest rounds we have seen from him in this entire map. And what a way to deliver with a 4K over and over again in OT. Sticko, smoked off angle from Ivy. Chris J, super aggressive in T-Con, holding a very tight angle onto Jerry. But it's Madden that overextends in Pop Dog to lose that first fight. At least Chris J finds a response elsewhere.
12 HP for this player. It's a 4v4 scenario, though. Flit caught off by Chris as he rotates and continues to press forward. 2 kills. Flit was not ready for it. And FPX, well, they will start to lose some HP. Some duels not going well enough for them, but they're still forced out. M4.
Position, though, Jay. forZe have just got to rely massively on Outmazer, and he's already making noise. It could be on for...
Ops in one more time. 1 round for FPX. forZe will get the opening kill off the AWP of Xe. And flashes in towards Ivy to gain that part of the map for forZe. They're suppressed from the main site entryway thanks to that smoke going down. A second re-smoke towards back green, and Chris lands on Flit. That's a 4v4 gains.
And they've got an idea that there's a player towards the top of Pop. Chris, what was that just straight through the smoke? Almaza may try to get on the edge of it, but that's the advantage being thrown back over, and they aggress in the brown balls. It's now just down to 2.
Zorti and Xe, Zorti's found 1. Xe caught off by Zen, and this could be the beginning of the end at long last. Smoked up, hiding in the midst of the smoke. The AK back at the sandwich position. Bomb on his back. Player also at Pop Dog. Seen shoulder bait from Marden. He gives the position away. 53 seconds. Needs to isolate his kill on Zen. Wins out the fight. Flash over the red train to the bomb train. Looks towards Farlig. Smoke back towards that cross. How's he going to play this? Got to swing wide on Marden to get this kill. Pre-aims it. Doesn't land the shot. Meanwhile, there's a